John Miller here with Flower Mound Sports Network and Friday Night Glory. I'm here with quarterback Jackson Averitt, junior with Flower Mound Jaguars. Jackson, it's been a great season for you, starting as a junior at the quarterback. Super job, first of all, in the first three games. How do you assess your first 3 weeks as a starting quarterback for the Jaguars?
I thought I've done pretty well, kind of getting used to the speed and all that so far. I mean, I think I've had 3 turnovers so far, so I'd like to cut that down a little bit. But other than that, I feel like I've done a good job as a leader and kind of moving the offense, moving the chains, and scoring points. So.
Well, you're here in your bye week, and it's always kind of nice to have the rest, if you will. How would you assess the health of the team? Did you guys need this bye week? Is this a good time for you? You guys getting healthy, and is it a good timing for this coming into district play?
I think it's a good timing, just fit for us. I mean, we didn't have too many injuries, but I think it was good for us to kind of get a rest and get 2 weeks preparation for our first district game, and to get a little bit more healthy before district comes up. So I think it was good for us. Good timing.
And speaking of which, here in a little more than a week, we're going to be seeing you against Southlake Carroll. Great team, obviously, good reputation. What do you see as the largest or biggest challenge you're going to experience coming up against Southlake here in a week?
Well, of course. I mean, they're a good team, very historic program. They're very big up front, and they do a lot of stuff to confuse defenses, and they're really physical. So, I mean, we're going to have to play physical and just have a good game plan, which I know the coaches will make a good game plan for us, and we'll be ready to go.
Good enough. You look back over these first 3 weeks of the season, what's been the most exciting thing that's happened, in your opinion, so far? And I know the season's young, but in these first 3 weeks, what's been the most exciting part of it for you?
So far, probably the first game was very exciting, scoring my first touchdown. But, I mean, just getting kind of this whole new energy and the whole new feel to the program, the whole new community, kind of like getting closer with the team and with the community. And just the team has been a lot closer, so that's been a lot more fun this year, and it's been really special to be a part of.
Great. When you compare yourself to these first 3 teams you've seen, from a conditioning standpoint, do you feel like you're in better shape as a team compared to the competition you've seen?
Well, that's one of our goals, is to be, able to play 4 quarters, and ready to go, especially when the fourth quarter hits. We want to be a second-half team, and we want to be able to score a lot of points in the fourth quarter and be able to move the ball and stay at our same tempo. We have very high intensity practices, a lot of running, and a lot of moving the ball quick, going fast. So I think that helps us a lot to keep us going, helps us condition a lot, and so we're ready in the fourth quarter.
Are the games actually probably easier than your practices?
Yeah, I'd say the games are from a physical standpoint, yes, but mental, of course. Mentally, and you're a little drained after the games, but after practice, it's just a lot of running. It's pretty tiring, but it's good.
When you think about the team, what are your goals as a team here at Flower Mound?
Well, as soon as Coach Basil came in the first day, he said that we had a playoff team, and we all really bought into that. So our goal is to take one of the playoff spots and make the playoffs and just see how far we can go with it and win as many games as we can.
Great. And on a personal level, do you have any personal goals for this season?
I guess as a junior, kind of just be able to take the leadership role more and just be able to put up points on the board. Nothing really too individual, but as long as I'm scoring points, I don't care if I'm handing it off or throwing it. It doesn't really matter to me as long as we're scoring. So.
And winning, obviously.
Yes, sir. Winning and scoring.
That's winning and scoring. There you go. And you're here tonight supporting the freshman team, which I think is great. If you had a chance to talk to these freshmen, which I know you guys do, what advice do you give these underclassmen, freshmen, sophomores, even juniors that are below, they're working their way up from the sub-varsity? What kind of advice do you give them to stay focused and be ready?
Well, advice I give them, probably the most important thing I tell them is just to, savor every moment, because it goes by fast. I'm already a junior, and I can remember freshman practices 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and so just say that it goes by fast. And about your point about being ready, I mean, it just takes one injury and you're jumping up from the JV and you're suiting up on Fridays and you're playing. So, I mean, that's one thing that the coaches really stress here is that you gotta practice at a varsity level even if you're not playing there, because you never know when you're gonna have to step up and when you're gonna have to play. So.
Excellent answer. Well, Jackson, I appreciate your time. Good luck this season. Again, this is Jackson Averitt, quarterback for the Jaguars, junior, and we'll look forward to seeing him next Friday night against South Lake Carroll. Thanks again, Jackson. Have a good evening.